Hi, my name is Tiffany Danzy, and I'm a 7-star diamond with Beachbody, 8-star qualifying. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about my financial success story with being a coach. So, I'm a mom of 4 kids. I've always been a stay-at-home mom. I haven't worked since the day I had my first baby in college and quit my job, and I've been home with my kids ever since. My husband worked full time. When the Beachbody opportunity came along to me, I was a firm, huge believer in P90X and Insanity and used them on a regular basis. I had had great results with them. I used them to stay in shape, and I already talked about them. That was already part of the process for me because I loved them. Just like I love this restaurant or that restaurant, I love P90X, and I talked about it all the time. So when I was approached about coaching, I actually had no idea that it existed. I had no idea how it worked. I had no idea I could get paid to recommend Beachbody's programs. For me, that was such like a natural thought process to be a coach because I was already doing it. I was already recommending them. I was already helping give some advice to people who were trying to do it, and it was a very natural thing for me because I believed in it firmly. So what I didn't believe in was the possibility that I would be successful. When I talked to my coach about and was asking her questions about the coaching opportunity, I said, how much money can someone really make doing this? And her response was, well, I make $150 to $200 a week right now, and my coach makes $10,000 a month. Now, this was coming to a person who wasn't earning any money and didn't have a job and was not helping at all financially with the family, and also a wife of a man who worked 12 and 13-hour days. So my husband is a physical therapist. We're in a ton of student debt, and so he had to work 2 and 3 jobs so we could be more comfortable. And so the thought of even $100 extra a week was like mind-boggling for me. It was like, are you kidding? Like, I don't think that's ever going to be possible. I don't think I'm ever going to sign up or find anybody that wants to be a coach on my team and do what I like to do. But why not? Why would I not try if I believe in the products, if I believe in P90X, if I believe in Insanity? I did not believe in Shakeology at the time. So why would I not give it a try? It's 15 bucks a month. I canceled my Netflix account so I would not feel bad using my husband's hard-earned money to be a coach, and I signed up. What I didn't expect was success. So when I started challenge groups every month and when I started talking to people about the programs and the products, and slowly people started being interested in wanting my help, I started seeing some small paychecks come through. So I signed up October, and in December, my first paycheck was $17. And although for some people that they might think, oh my gosh, all the hours I just spent and I only made $17, for me, I was working at night when my kids were in bed. I was sitting in my bed on my computer, and I just made $17. I had no expectation of making money. I was just a mom. I wasn't anybody special. And so when I made $17, I was like, oh my gosh, I just made $17. That's like really cool. And so it motivated me to continue even though my paycheck was small. When my next paycheck was maybe $30 or well, probably several $30. I mean, and it wasn't consistent every week. It wasn't like I made $17 every week and then a month later it was $30 and a month later it was $100. It would go $17, $0, $0, $0, $30, $0, $0, maybe $17. So I had several paychecks in there that were still $0. It wasn't like it was growing consistently to the point of it never went back down. That was very normal for me to have weeks when I made no money. So as I slowly started to see this grow, it was very, very motivating for me. Just even the $17 and the $30 was motivating for me because I didn't expect to even make any money. I didn't expect anyone to want to work with me or to be in my challenge group or to want to drink Shakeology. So as I saw this continue to grow slowly but surely and very like this, right? Not like steady like this completely, but very like slowly but surely it was getting higher, my income. It was extremely motivating for me to continue. And so it took me 18 months until I hit a weekly paycheck that equaled 6 figures over a year. So 18 months before I made, I think, like $4,000 in a month or something like that. It wasn't like it took me 3 months and I was making 6 figures, or I was consistent for 6 months and making six figures. It took me doing the 3 vital behaviors little by little every single day and making Success Club 5 my no matter what goal. So I'm very consistent with Success Club 5, and I'm very consistent with challenge groups, and I'm consistent with talking to people about the coaching opportunity, and slowly but surely it grew. So 3 years later, I'm tripling and quadrupling my husband's income that he had as a physical therapist. We never planned on him quitting his job. My big hope at the beginning of this, when I started to see some income coming in, was that he wouldn't have to work his second and third job. That was truly my why. That was when I started to see even a little bit coming in, I became very hopeful that I might be able to make enough money so that he could come home from his second and third job, which I so desperately wanted to be a family and a normal family that had one job, not three. And so I showed up every day. I gave up my TV time at night. Excuse me, when my kids would normally go to bed and I'd sit and veg the rest of the night, I gave that up to do Beachbody because I was motivated. I wanted him home. And so as it grew, he quit his second job finally, and his third job, and a huge burden was lifted off of him for me to be able to be bringing in some money. And eventually we got to the point where I was doubling his income, and it was Beachbody was getting busier, and I got really burned out from working at night after 2 years, 2.5 years. And so we decided to have him come home and take care of our 4 kids so that I could run the business from our basement in the office. And he's home now. He quit his first, second, and third job. He was completely done working about March of this last year, and it's now November. So anyway, that's a little bit more about my story. It was not overnight. It was not my money just going up, 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 up. It's very up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, but on a trend of increasing. So I hope this helps, and I'm just a regular mom with 4 kids, and I actually started coaching when my kids were 1, 3, 5, and 7, and I just celebrated my 3rd-year anniversary. And I still have months where nobody joins my challenge group all the time. It's totally normal for me, and I just keep going. I don't really care if nobody joins. I start another one a couple weeks later, and I don't have to tell anybody that nobody joined. I just keep going.